Hey, this is Brian from B's Music Shop, and I'm here at the Boutique Guitar Showcase at NAMM 2024, and I'm here with Reuben from JOI Guitars. Reuben, we did some stuff. We shot some of your. We didn't meet you, but we met your guitar a few months ago. The Hendrix model. Is that this one you brought here? Or you didn't bring any of them?
Okay, so the Hendrix is an art display on the otother side of this curtain.
Let's do that last. We'll get to that last.
So I have most of my work is story pieces. So this one is an ancient Sitka top.
Here, we'll come around here and let her get in here. So.
This one is an ancient Sitka top with bog oak, everything else.
Wow.
Everything out of this instrument that I could get out of the earth came out of the earth. So bog oak came out of Ukraine, out of a bog.
So what is that? Is that a bog?
It's an oak that fell into moisture.
Oak.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So it's actually a black oak.
Yeah.
Stained by the being in the bog.
Wow.
There we go.
So you just clear coated that.
I just finished on top of that. The neck is bog oak. Everything is bog oak. Fingerboard, bridge, neck, and then all the inlay is pure silver.
Wow.
For all the detailing is pure silver, and the black inlay is coal with powdered aluminum, and then all the binding is coal, crushed coal.
So this is all crushed.
That's all
coal?
crushed coal, and then I've got some copper inlays, raw copper, raw coal, and the binding, coal, everything coal. Pure silver.
How did you turn coal?
I powdered it up.
I powdered it up
like
a resin.
Re-epoxied it.
Wow.
And then it's a one-piece pour, so like poured it into where the binding would be. And because it was in all the detailing's pure silver, you can sand it without it staining anything. So that's that one.
That's so cool. I love the like the three-dimensional of the coal is such like a black sparkle in it. That's really it's really cool. You're seeing it down in there. That is so cool.
And
so yeah,
so the next one is multi-scale, which they also call fan fret.
Yeah.
The front is a redwood from a mine in California. So it would have been from the 1850s, a gold mine. It was a post from a gold mine from the 1850s, redwood. And I've paired it with snakewood neck and the tree mahogany for the back and sides. And it's a special tree mahogany. There was 50. Are you familiar with the tree mahogany at all?
Jamie talked about it a little in our interview, but not. Why don't you tell me about it?
It's a kind of a big story, but it was a tree that was cut in Belize in the 60s.
Oh wow!
Fell into a ravine, and an American went in, pulled it out in the 70s, and it turned into this mythological tree for wood for guitars because of its figure. So this is one of those, but.
He didn't actually tell us that much of the story, so I'm glad. That's incredible.
It's a one-of-a-kind mahogany tree, but this is also one-of-a-kind because it has spalting. So there was 15 sets out of thousands and thousands of board feet made or cut that have this black spalting in it.
Yeah.
And I've paired it with a Honduran mahogany quilted neck.
Looks so incredible.
You might notice that. So one of the features that I do with my instruments is an asymmetrical body slightly.
Yeah.
It's kind of a little bit, it should be hard to notice because it's not much, but it's an inch. I've shifted the body an inch this way.
I didn't notice it till you said that.
So that when you have it on your leg, it actually brings the instrument sound hole towards you. So you're in more of a playable, you're less reach to get to the sound hole and up the neck. And then I've done a leg wedge. It's also hard to see that, but if you look at the neck coming straight down and you look at the way this is here, normally the guitars are square here, but this is wedged. So when it's sitting on your leg, when it's sitting on the body, rather than sitting square, it falls back. And it's sitting flat when it's falling back. So it's more comfortable to have sitting on your leg.
It's incredible.
That's one of my features for my instruments. And then this one here is the fella who designed this quilted carbon fiber reached out to me last year and said, I want to get into the high-end acoustic world. No one's ever built with this before other than a couple electric guitar builders. Would you be willing to give it a go So this is the world's first quilted carbon fiber guitar, paired with mahogany neck.
Can we see the front of it as well?
Yes.
The back is so striking, but I got to see the front.
The front is not quilted carbon fiber because I wanted it to be digestible and not too... the carbon fiber is really in your face.
Yeah, yeah.
And I wanted to still bring the wood to it, so it's an ancient Sitka top. And it's got... the same fellow who designed the carbon fiber also designs this inlay material.
Oh, wow.
And he sent me that, and we paired up to also install it into there. Bridge is also carbon fiber, fingerboard carbon fiber, and then the plates are carbon fiber.
How long does it take you to complete something like this?
These are months. Yeah, months.
Yeah.
And
Incredible.
Titanium truss rods, dual carbon rods in the neck so that they don't move. As much as technology as I can get into them.
Yeah.
3-ply sides with carbon fiber sandwich so that the sides are like flat and true and strong. So that's my work there.
Do you want to go around? Let's go around. Let's walk. Let's take a walk. So you have one of the...
Yeah, I'll let you read the installation piece first.
If 6 were 9, 2024. So is this the same one that was at Gallup, or this is a different one?
This one was inspired by his song 6 was 9. It's the idea for me of 6 was 9 was about doing what you do without apology. So
oh wow, yeah, I see the sound hole. Yeah, that's incredible.
So this instrument is 95% Jimi Hendrix house. The only two things that are not are the bridge and the fingerboard. Everything else on this guitar is made out of Jimi Hendrix's childhood home.
This is a 9-string guitar.
9-string guitar. So if 6 was 9. So I've played around with that. It's not supposed to jump out at you as a 9-string until you look.
Yeah.
Banjo tuners, so the strings run through the headstock to banjo tuners so that it is not in your face. I wanted to play around with that. I've got nails bent as 6s and 9s. And then if you were to hold a mirror in front of this instrument, the two designs around the rosette become a 6 and 9. They're reverse 6 and 9s right now. I don't know if they could see that, but that's what would happen if you did that. It is also possible to plug that instrument in with a wireless pickup, goes into my sound port, and that can be played into the amp. A record player is converted into an amplifier.
That's so cool.
So nails for fret markers, wiring for fret markers.
So that's a copper wire from the house?
That's right. The side dots are the copper wire from the house. Fret marker front are nails. Paint chips for the inlay.
Yeah. It's...
everything that I could possibly bring.
How did you, if you don't mind me asking, how did you come to do this as a project? So you've done a few of them now.
That's right. So it started with that guy right there. Slash commissioned me in 2014.
Okay.
And so to build Slash a guitar is like, well,
yeah.
I want to do something that makes this guy smile.
Yeah.
And one of his heroes was Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
So I went on the hunt for the guy that owned the home.
Yeah.
Found him, said, hey, I'm building this Slash guitar. Can I get a little piece? So I got it. I got some to put into Slash's guitar. He was really stoked.
Yeah.
And because of that, I talked to Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy's sister.
Yes.
And got a license agreement to do 10 guitars out of the house.
So you have how many left to go? You've done how many so far?
This is the fifth.
So you're halfway done. So
halfway.
What's the next one? Can I ask? You're not going to tell me, are you?
I haven't even got past this one yet. This is in my head still. So
I do like purple. All I gotta say is
that would be yeah. I actually tried to stay away from that, to be honest.
Yeah.
But not on purpose, because
there's so many great ways to go, and it's such a cool story, and just such a cool way to take something that's connected to that history and build some like new art piece out of it. So it really struck me of one of the things we did when we went to the Boutique Guitar Showcase in a Gallup. That was one of my favorite things that we saw. I thought it was so cool. So.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Well, hey, thanks for taking the time to talk to me today.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.